good morning. I am making my smoothie this morning. It is Saturday morning, and let me just tell you, I woke up today thinking it was a work day. Do you know that feeling? The best feeling ever. It doesn't happen to me all the time, but that moment that you realize you wake up and you're kind of taking stock, and then you realize it's Saturday. That was my morning today, and to boot, I don't know why, but I woke up at like 6:15. I've been waking up early because I've had to come into the office for some early morning meetings. Um, so I've been working in the office more this past week. So it's also thrown me off for some reason. But anyway, I woke up this morning really discombobulated, and then I realized, oh my God, it's Saturday. That is the best feeling. But not only is it Saturday, but it's the weekend before a vacation. And you all know, isn't that the best? That's like the best. So I am leaving for vacation next Thursday, but nonetheless, I'm so excited because it's been such a busy time for the past 4 months for me. I'm in a business where, obviously the fourth quarter is huge. And so then after it's over, there's all the wrap up and hindsighting and stuff. And it's just a lot of work. And then we're preparing performance reviews. So, it's really nice to go on vacation. Not that I haven't been on vacation forever. I have, but it's nicer when you go on vacation when the bulk of your busy season is over. I don't know. There's just something about it. You feel like you can exhale. That's how I'm feeling. I'm feeling just so relieved. So I'm really excited. So I have a bunch of things that I need to do. We here in the Bay Area, for whatever reason, were hit with this heat wave. Like it's been like 90 where I live. It's gotten as high as 100, and it was freezing 2 weeks ago. Freezing is relative. And the minute I said it, it's like, of course, I live in California, and I live in Northern California, so it's a little cooler than Southern California, but it was about 48 degrees several weeks ago, and it was really cold, and it was raining, and I remember thinking, oh my gosh, I wish it were warm. And it's like, and here I got my wish, but I didn't want it to be hot. I just wanted it to be warm. But it's supposed to cool down today, so today it's going to be in the 80s, which is still really hot. So, there's things that I have to do as a result. I really have to get into my back garden because I'm going on vacation. Just make sure that everything's okay. I've been so good, and I have not bought any plants. And the reason is because, one, I'm going on vacation, so I won't be here to sort of handhold them. And two, there's still things that I need to clean up. And I'm trying to be really good because in the past, I get super excited and I will go straight to the garden store and start buying the nursery or start buying plants, and then I have to clean my garden up, and it's kind of a drag because that'll take a few weeks, and then the plants kind of just sit there. It's kind of like when you go grocery shopping and you don't clean out your fridge, and then you come home and then you have all the groceries plus all the stuff you're taking out of the fridge. It's just a mess. So I did not do that. I'm really proud of myself. So I've got to just make sure everything is okay. I got to make sure that the irrigation system is actually working. I've turned it back on, but I don't really know. I didn't check it. So I'm making my smoothie. As you know, I'm loving that smoothie. And so, yeah, what else do I have to do? I have to go to Sephora. I have some things that I bought that I didn't really care for and got to return those. And I also, what else do I have to do? I have to go clothing shopping for just a couple of basics. I actually ruined some of my favorites accidentally in the wash. I'm kind of bummed about that. And then I have to get packing. So I'm going to start packing. I'm going to try to start just figuring out the things that I want to take. So I'll be there for 5 days. And what's really cool is that we are going to, my husband is a huge Dodgers fan. And so we're going to go for the opening ceremonies, the ring ceremony. And my brother is flying in from Minneapolis to join us. So that's going to be really fun for all of us to be together. So I'm really excited. But, it just means that there's a lot to do to get ready for that vacation. And we also have to clean the house. I love. I don't love to clean house, but I love a clean house when I come home from vacation. Nothing beats that. So gonna do that, but I woke up with so much energy. Obviously, I feel like I'm just like, blah, 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 blah. and I don't even drink coffee. And you know that I'm a really mellow, chill person, but for whatever reason, I'm just so animated today, and I'm so excited. I woke up and I even like put makeup on, because you're probably wondering, Elvia, why are you wearing a full face of makeup and you're wearing a bathrobe? Well, Laura, that's because I was so excited, and I was like, let's get out of bed, and I did my skincare and I put makeup on and gonna make my smoothie. We're gonna have that, and then I don't know, let's just see what I have to do. But today's just gonna be a little chatty video, and just bopping around and just getting ready for vacation. So onward to our smoothie. And here it is. Let's see. It's always different. So let's try it. So in case you don't know and you hadn't seen the video where I talk about this, this is 2 cups of spinach, 1 cup of kale, a 1/4 cup of raw sunflower seeds, 1 tablespoon of liquid coconut oil, and what else? And then you add the fruit component. Today I added wild blueberries, probably about a 1/4 cup of wild blueberries, and then about 1/2 cup of pineapple. So that was today's concoction. And sometimes I'll put coconut water in here, but today I just opted for plain water. So, oh, and beets. I put in, you're supposed to add 1/4 of a beet. I added 2 pieces. I was just feeling in a beety mood today. And you know, my energy is through the roof, and I haven't even had this yet. So I think I'm just really happy. It's just something to look forward to. So, all right, I'm gonna drink this. I'm gonna actually sit down and read, because I'm reading some really good. I'm reading 3, 4 books at the same time. So I'm gonna go check in with my books, and then gonna start getting the day going, and just really not just knocking out those chores, or things that I have to do, but also just really trying to, what I've been practicing is trying not to be in checkbox mode, where you're just like, you're not present, you're just doing. So I'm really trying to, even if it's something that I don't want to do, there's just something about being in that moment and absorbing it and just being present for it, instead of like you're doing it but your mind is somewhere else on to the next. I'm really trying hard. I'm like, I would say 70% of the time I'm not, even 60% of the time I'm not successful, but I'm going to trying really hard to work on that. So right now, this is my focus right now, and then I'm going to move on to reading. But yeah, let's get the day started. All right. Whew. Sitting out here, just really enjoying the garden. It's beautiful. I have things to do, but of course, I just want to sit here and absorb it all, enjoy it. The jasmine is incredible, but it's really warm today. It's about 75, but it feels way warmer than that. And so I don't have a lot to do. I mean, there's always a lot to do in the garden, but what I'm telling myself is that I tend to get like distracted, and it's like, oh, look at that and look at that. So I don't really want to do that today, because the objective is not to frolic in the garden. The objective is to get some tasks done that need to be done. So I'm going to do that. So basically I've got some more pots that I still need to clean up, and I did buy some flowers for some of the pots that I've already cleaned up, and I need to get those potted up. They're pretty simple and basic, nothing that's going to tax me too much. And then, like I said, I've got a couple of other pots that I need to just cut them back. I'm late to that. But I also want to show you, I got these cute little pots. I have a bunch of succulents here on the table that I bought in the winter time, actually. Oh, finally came off. Um, and I need to get them potted up, but I didn't have a pot for them. And so I bought, look at how cute this is. Isn't that cute? And I was thinking that she could have, like, can you just imagine, like, look at how cute this one is. Like, look at that. Isn't that cute? And I thought it could just kind of like fall over. I think that would be really pretty. Or I have this one, which I think could be kind of pretty too. So I don't know. But I've got like several of them here that I never potted up. So I got this cutie patootie from Home Goods. And then I got this one here, which I think is it's really heavy. It's a pretty substantial piece. And I think I love this urn style and I love the color. So, but I'm not going to get distracted. I don't think that I'll be doing this today. I just want to really stay focused on what I have to do. So I've got about 5 little tasks, and I thought about maybe on the side of the studio here, I have a space where I keep all my supplies, and every spring I clean it up. And if I'm up for it, maybe I'll get that cleaned up. I don't know. But I'm not going to try to like pack a bunch of things in because it's really hot and I still have a bunch of other things I need to do today and places I need to go. So I don't want to get too dirty, too filthy. So let me stop procrastinating and let's just get to it. I've got my carpet cleaner slash upholstery cleaner, and I want to clean this couch, but more importantly, there's a chair that I'm always sitting in, and I want to clean that chair up. I want to do all the upholstery because it's been so hot, so I'm not concerned about it not drying because obviously it's been really, really hot, so I'm not worried about that. I don't even know what I'm feeling anxious about, but I definitely want to get that chair done. And I've done this several times, but I don't know every single time because I don't do it very often. I always forget how to do it. So I'm reading these instructions and yeah, let's just jump in. I finally figured it out. But so we're going to do this chair here. This is the chair that you find me sitting in. And I wouldn't say it's filthy by any means, but I'm mostly curious to see when I clean it, what is it going to look like? So we're going to do that. I finally figured out how to use this thing, but you see that picture in the back? Let me show you. Got this. I work in corporate retail, so we have a lot of sample sales here in the Bay Area. And so I got this. It's a rice paper, and I love the colors. It's really vibrant, and I just brought it home, and I paid $5 for it. That's the beauty of working in corporate retail for especially specialty retailer. We get a lot of fun stuff, and that's how I furnished most of my house. But anyway, I digress. Here is the chair that I want to do. I wouldn't say it's filthy by any means, but I'm just really curious to see what it's going to look like. So I finally figured out, so let's do it. Let's do it. The lighting here is not the best, but you get the gist. It was pretty dirty. I think I'm just gonna do them all. Why not? I did the chair, I did the sofa, and they were pretty dirty. Not filthy. I mean, we moved into this house about 5 years ago, so we've had this furniture for about 5 years. So considering that it's like not white, but it's light colored, I consider that a win. But it was really hard. I'm just sweating. I feel so disgusting because it's really hot. The only thing I didn't do is this chair. You've got everything, all the pillows piled up on it. So I think it's really hard to do because you've got to get in all these little, it's one of those tufted sofas, so it's got all those little crevices in it, so it's kind of hard to do. And then it was kind of getting all over the place, so I had to then mop the hardwood floor. And then of course, once you start, you can't really stop. And it got over. I've got to dust now because it just created a whole nother project. But it smells really nice. I'm going to be really, really happy when they dry and they're nice and clean. So check that off the list. I've been wanting to do this forever. I'm just going to settle down and relax. I've been on my feet since 6:30 this morning, so it's time for me to slow down. So happy that's done. It's morning time. It is the next day, and I didn't get to my packing, so we'll have to do that today. But it's not like I have to do it. I'm not leaving until Thursday, and I'm in the office. Of the 3 days that I work next week, I'm in the office 2 of those days. Tomorrow I'm off-site at a conference, so yeah, it's gonna be a little bit of a busy week. So I'm really not gonna be able to pack because when I come home, I don't want an excuse not to be able to cook a healthy dinner. So I always kind of try to think about those things. So essentially, I really have to get most of my packing done today. If nothing else, determining what I want to wear, because that's the hardest thing to do. Everything else, like packing my makeup and my sundries and stuff like that, that's pretty straightforward and easy. But I really want to think through my outfits because I just want to eliminate. I started doing this maybe last year, and I have a video where I did this, and it really worked out so well. It also stopped me from overpacking to a certain degree. I'm still an overpacker, but it really forced me to kind of try to coordinate outfits in advance versus like throwing stuff in a suitcase and then freaking out while I'm on vacation that I have nothing to wear. So that's what I want to accomplish. But you saw that last night I did my upholstery in my living room, and you probably can't tell because last night you were looking at it with a very muted low light, but I can tell. I redid an extra spot there, that's why it's still wet, but it dried pretty well. I got this, what is this called? Bissell Pro Heat, and it had gotten really good reviews. So I decided to buy it. It was like during Amazon Prime, and it's really, really handy. I've cleaned a lot of my rugs with it, but I've never done upholstery, and it worked out. It was really, really tiring, but there was one chair that I did not, a side chair that I didn't do, and I did that this morning. But overall, I'm really happy. Like, it's pretty much dry. I wanted to take advantage of the heat wave that we were having, so I thought, if I do them, it's so warm that they're going to dry, and sure enough, they are. I mean, there's a little bit of dampness in places, but that'll dry. But they look really good. I'm really, really happy with them. I do have to go out and run some errands, and then I want to get a few groceries, not too many, but I want to have some healthy food on hand, and I need to continue to make my delicious smoothie. So I'm going to do that. And then there's a couple of little things that I want to do. I'm doing folding laundry, and now I don't know why, but I feel so compelled to now let's wash all the rugs, all the area rugs that I have. I got them from Ruggable, and I made sure that they were washable rugs, and it's really nice because I can just toss them in the machine, and then it's so warm I can just put them outside to dry them. But I want to do that, and so I'm gonna go out, run those errands. I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna wash a couple of the rugs. I'm gonna pack, and then gonna settle down into the week. So let me get out of this house and get moving. I am not a light packer, and I do not apologize for that. I'm not. And especially because we're driving, I can take all my creature comforts, but I don't want to pack a lot of clothes. I want to be intentional. Like, I will pack a lot of self-care things and, my own blow dryer. I will bring my steamer. I'll bring my red light therapy, like those kinds of things. I'll bring more makeup than I need. I might bring more shoes than I need. I bring my fuzzy slippers, like those kinds of things. I like I'm not a light packer. But for my clothes, I want to be intentional because I don't want to get to LA. That's typically what happens on most of my vacations. I just throw things in a suitcase because I'm just stressed out. And then I get to my destination and I'm not really confident or necessarily comfortable in what I'm wearing. So I'm trying to eliminate that. So I think I figured it out. I'm pretty sure I'm like 90% of the way there. So I'm going to show you what I'm bringing and what I decided on. So the weather in LA is going to be really warm. It's going to be 80s and 90s. It's going to be pretty warm. So I want to be comfortable, but I also want to look cute. And so I'm not going to any fancy dinners, but what I'm bringing, I can always dress it up. So I just want to be casual chic. That's what I'll say. First on the list, I'm going to put pictures up because it doesn't really translate, but I've got this awesome, I got this at the Zara end of year sale, and it's a cute little set. It's got, I love the stitching, the white stitching on this, and I love the bell sleeves on this. It is so effortless, and the pants are really cool too. It doesn't have the same stitch. No, that's not true. It does. It's sort of like on the pants are wide leg. It's got the same white stitching, so it carries that theme throughout the outfit. And it's just very breezy, very easy. And I'm going to pair this with a pair of sandals, and I'll put the pictures up as I talk so that you kind of get the idea of what I'm talking about. So definitely going to put this in the suitcase. I got this also at the end of year Zara sale. It is a linen, it's really wrinkled, but I'll press it. It's just a linen shirt, really easy breezy. I love the bold pattern. It's got some quarter length bell sleeve, which I think is really, really nice. So that, a pair of black pants and a pair of gold sandals probably I'll wear with that. So that is outfit number 2. Okay, the next thing, I picked up a few pieces from H&M. I do that every spring just for a little refresh. And I'll put this one up because you're definitely not going to be able to see it. But this is such a sweet dress. It is the blue, first of all, I think looks really nice on me. And I love the collar. I love that detail. It's so sweet. And then it's got these nice sleeves with this kind of like a lace, embroidered lace, which I really, really love. And then it's got these buttons all the way down. It is sort of like an A-line dress. It's a maxi dress that goes all the way down to the ground. It's got a nice belt, and I like the detail on the belt. The belt has like this kind of like brushed gold little bead on the end, but it's just a really pretty, feminine, breezy dress and comfortable. So this I'll pair with a pair of sandals. I'm only trying to bring 2 pair, but I think I would probably pair them with my gold sandals that I got at I think the ones I got at Cezanne would go really nicely with that. So that's number 3. I'm going to pair it with this nice brown. It's going to be a brown on brown moment. It's really cute. It's got some nice eyelet detail here, cute little sleeve, and yeah, it's just a cute. I'll put all the pictures up, but that's going to be my outfit. I definitely will wear this with a pair of gold sandals, and I think that would look really, really nice. So that is outfit. What are we up to? Number 4. I got these jeans. You can't see them, but I'll show a picture, and they've got these nice. It's a wide leg trouser. It's like a jean trouser. These are comfy because behind them they're nice and flat front, but they've got elastic, so they're really comfortable. And then they have pockets on the back. So I've got these jeans that I'm taking, and then these I can, if I don't want to wear something else, I can use these jeans with another outfit. But what I want to pair it with is I got this, which I think is really, really cute, this rugby shirt. And I like the detail on it. I like the way the collar is structured. It's really nice. I like the colors. And it's got these nice sleeves that you can either pull up or wear down. And it's just a really cool, comfy outfit that I'll just probably wear with a pair of tennis shoes when we're kind of running around town and stuff like that. So that is outfit number 5. Okay, for outfit number 6, I've got these pair of white jeans. It's nothing fancy. I got these at Target, actually. They're like a wide leg trouser. And this shirt is really sweet. It's 100% cotton linen blend. It's got this nice detail. I'll put pictures up so you get a better idea, but it's got this nice detail, this lace detail on the end that runs on both sides of the shirt along the buttons, which is really, 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 really pretty. Those are the outfits that I'm going to be bringing on this trip. And then I can recycle the jeans and wear them, if I don't want to wear the other outfits, I could recycle the jeans and wear them another day. So for that very reason, I always bring a couple of extra shirts because you never know. This is a tunic style dress. This is so comfortable and it looks so good. I got this at Madewell. I wore this in my Chicago trip. It's got these really nice sleeves and it doesn't look like anything now, but when you wear it with your sandals and your accessories, it just looks really, 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 really nice. So yeah, and I when I saw it, I was like, I don't know, but I'm so glad that I bought it because it's just a simple, effortless dress that really looks just put together and chic. So this is my 7th outfit. I'm there for 5 days, but I always bring 2 extra outfits in case I want to change or something happens. So there it is.